It's a very, very warm day here in my part of Sweden. There is a heat wave passing through, and it's really too hot to record something really long. I thought today was a perfect time to record another Scandinavian, Swedish folklore video for my channel. Today we will be going through a mythological creature known here in Sweden as Huldra. I really hope you enjoy this series. Feel free to leave a comment if you want to see more content like this. I will firstly make a shorter disclaimer. This specific mythological creature is coming across most of Scandinavia, which is Iceland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark and Finland. We in the Scandinavian countries do share a lot of the same folklore tales, but here on my channel right now I'm going through the ones known here in Sweden mostly. So if you are from any of the neighboring countries, then you know these are the Swedish spin on our common mythological creatures named vaesen. The Swedish mythological creature Huldra is known by different names across the country. But this nature spirit also comes across by different names across the Scandinavian countries, but they all share the same key characteristics. The seductive Huldra is a Scandinavian take on the folklore of the siren. In Swedish folklore, this irresistible being is also known as a skogsrå, which is another name for a forest spirit. Some of the different names in Sweden of the Huldra or skogsrå is also skogsfru, skogsnuvan, skogsnymfan and rondan. There are even more different names of this nature spirit in different counties of the country. These are mostly in the south, names or local names I never even heard before, which might be from previous older generations that we do not use today. The folk tales of Huldra has roots from Christianity, where the origins of the Huldra unfolds in a tale about a woman who only washed half of her children when God appeared at her cottage door. The woman was deeply ashamed about her half-washed and dirty children, and she hid them from sight, whereupon God commanded them forever from humanity. These children became the Hulders, also known collectively as the hidden folk. There's a lot of tales about hidden folk in Swedish and Scandinavian mythology that we will go through another day here on my channel. In Swedish mythology and folklore, the Huldra comes across as both a benign spirit and with a more dangerous side. Huldran is said to be kind to charcoal workers in the mines of Sweden, allowing them to rest peacefully by keeping an eye on their charcoal kilns. As a way of thanking the Huldra, the charcoal miners would leave provisions for the nature spirit. In darker, more dangerous tales, the Huldra is said to lure men with her beauty and her charm, carefully hiding her unique characteristic from the human man, her cow's tail, tying it in a knot underneath her skirts. The only way for a Huldra to lose her tail would be for her to get married inside a church. Then her tail would fall off and she would turn into a human. The unique characteristics of the Huldra changes depending on if you're from the south of Sweden or if you're from the north of Sweden. In the northern parts of the country, the Huldra is described to have either a cow's tail, a horse tail, or even a fox tail. Also described sometimes with the legs and hooves of a cow. In the southern parts of the country, the nature spirits do not have a tail, but her back is hollow like an old tree. So you would only know that it's a nature spirit from looking at her back, which would be entirely hollow. You could see right into her from the back. The men who would have fallen for the seductive charm of the Huldra and had intercourse with her would sometimes become fåordig, a Swedish word that is hard to find a good translation for, but being directly translated into few words, meaning that the man would not be as talkative anymore, since his soul was said to have stayed at the Huldra. If the seduced man was a hunter, his love would be rewarded with great luck during hunting. But if the hunter would be unfaithful to the Huldra, he would be cursed with constant misfortune and bad luck with hunting. The described way to protect yourself from the Huldra, if you were a male, or to break the curse of constant misfortune, is for the male hunter to fire a shot from his hunting rifle towards the Huldra when the campfire has gone out. There's not a lot of famous artwork in Scandinavian history of this forest spirit of Huldra, but there is one rather famous piece of art of the Huldra made by the Norwegian artist showing the Huldra with her cow's tail peeking out underneath her skirt. There's not a lot here in Sweden famous artworks of this forest spirit compared to my last video of Näcken, where we do have a lot of artwork. It's mostly newer made artwork or depictions of the Huldra, and you would only read about her in old folklore tales or told by mouth. This is not a spirit I have grown up hearing about, but that might be due to the reason that the Huldra was said to lure men either into marriage or having intercourse with them out on the hunting grounds. So maybe it is not that strange being a woman and that I used to be younger and hear about Näcken. I really do hope you enjoyed this little series of mine. There will be coming more